Hey guys, welcome to Craddock Extra and welcome to my second ever Q&A. I apologise that it's taken me about 50,000 years to get this finished. Every time I went to do it, something got in the way and I've been really busy. But we're here now, so here we go. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in a question. If your question didn't make it, I'm really sorry, but if I had done every question ever, then we would have been here for a very long time. I'm going to do them in alphabetical order. Don't know why, I just felt like doing it. Okay, so question number one is from Twitter. Abby Evans 25 asks, have you ever been overly addicted to a TV show or book series that your life is ruined? If so, how did you survive? I don't know really. I think TV shows, I never tend to watch a TV show live on TV as it's happening. I always wait and get the box set after like the entire show's finished. So then I end up like watching 1 or 2 episodes every night until I've completed it. So in a way, I don't have that problem where you've got to wait a whole week until the next show's on or anything. I'm just like, I just watch it all in one go. But what that does mean is, if I've been watching a TV series for every day for the last month and then all of a sudden it ends, I do find myself being like, well now what do I do at that time in the day? But I usually just fix it by starting a new series. As for books, I don't read very much. I should read more than I do, but I just don't. I've never really been addicted to a book series as such, other than Harry Potter when that was coming out. That was a huge part of my life. I'd go on day one when it was released, I'd be going to a bookstore and buying my hardback copy. But yeah, I've never really been addicted as such to a book series. Okay, question number 2. This question was actually all about my Yoshi's Woolly World music video. And there are a few questions, so I'll quickly go through them. So Ben Mossor, I believe, asks, what type of guitar are you using? Where did you get the decorations on your tuners? And where did you get that Yoshi? The guitar is a Fender CD60CE. I think if you were to type that into Google, that guitar would come up. I assume I think that is what it is. It's an electroacoustic Fender guitar. The things on the tuners are actually wristbands. You know, like if you go to a music festival, you get wristbands that allow you access in. They are from the Slam Dunk Music Festival, I believe 2013 and 2014, or maybe 2014 and 2015. I don't know. They're from a music festival anyway. And Yoshi, on this channel, on Craddock Extra, there is a behind the scenes video for my Yoshi music video, and I explain where it came from in there, I think. Okay, moving on to a question from Instagram, from berry.u.k, who asks, if you woke up one morning and Pokemon was real, what would you do? I'd probably do what I did in the Ryan Sings About Pokemon video, which was just freak out and get really overly excited, but also be very confused. It's quite weird to think what would happen if Pokemon were real. Like, how would YouTube be different if Pokemon were real? Like, would I be vlogging with a Pikachu? Would Pokemon have their own YouTube channels? That'd be awesome. Can you imagine just, a Charizard having a vlog? Yeah, so if Pokemon were real, I'd invite them onto my YouTube channel and we collaborate and vlog together. Next question from Instagram as well. This is from Chloe ELJ, who was my winner of the Yoshi that we were just talking about. I actually gave away that Yoshi from the other question. And Chloe sent me an awesome sort of collage of Yoshi's adventures in his new home, which is really sweet, so thank you very much. Her question is, if you could be the main character in any video game, what main character would you be and why? I don't know. I think I've been asked this question or a similar sort of question before, and I had no idea then either. You always think of like Mario and Link and things as being heroes, but then you also think that they don't really get the recognition that they deserve for doing that. So I think actually, linking to another question that we just answered, I'd probably just be the guy that you play as in the Pokemon games, because if you think about it, he's only 10, and within what you expect is probably about a year's time, if that, he travels around the world catching Pokemon, making friends, and he ends up with an awful amount of money. Like, when you finish a Pokemon game, you often have a few £100,000. To have that sort of money at that age must be insane. And also you get put into a Hall of Fame and everyone knows who you are, and I think that's what I'd be. I would be a Pokemon trainer. Okay, back to YouTube questions. This is from Dorky Bubblehead, who I think when I announced like many years ago that I was going to be doing this Q&A, I just said, just at random, like, you can ask me anything and it can be about sheep if you want, or something like that. And Dorky Bubblehead is taking it to the extreme with many questions about sheep. Now, I was thinking like I can't answer all these questions, then I thought no, I'm going to do some research and actually answer all these questions. So I'm going to go down these one at a time. So, favourite breed of sheep. Now, I went on Google. I believe my favourite kind of sheep is called a Catardin sheep. I just had a look to try and find the particular kind of sheep that I like to look at the most when I see sheep. I just think that particular breed has a very cute face. Genuinely, I'm not making this up. That is my favourite kind of sheep. Favourite thing about sheep, I've written here, cute faces, cute noises, and conversation. And that, me and Jessie, who you've probably seen in some of my videos, went for a walk in this woodland area thing. And there was this family of sheep, and two of them, I think the baby and possibly the mum, had gone away, and they were returning, and they had to like cross this road, and the dad was on the other side. This is what I think anyway. And they started speaking to each other, and when they were just and then when they got and then when those two got back to the dad on that side, they were all just like they clearly had missed each other, and it was lovely, and they're all nuzzling, and so that was my favourite thing about sheep, the fact that they can talk. Best sheep song. Now, I wasn't actually aware of any sheep songs other than Bar Bar Black Sheep, but I had a look. I went on YouTube and found some sheep songs, and there are two that caught my attention, one of which is called Sheep by the House Martins, so feel free to look that up. And in a close second was Kate Bush with And Dream of Sheep. They are genuine real songs, and they are about sheep, so feel free to have a look at those. What, in your opinion, is the single greatest appearance of sheep in the history of cinema? Which is a fantastic question. I have gone for Wallace and Gromit, A Close Shave, and then Mareep or Fluffy, which yet again is referring to Pokemon. I love how you guys all get into Pokemon as much, because you know that I like it. It's great. I would actually want to choose Ampharos, which is their next evolution. If I had to choose between Mareep or Fluffy, I would go with Mareep. And breathe. Sheep question down. Okay, next question, also from YouTube. If I get your name wrong, I apologise. I believe it will be pronounced something like Edvard Voncevic. I hope I got that right. Who says, hi, are you planning on ever visiting Latvia? You probably don't know what it is, just Google it. I do know what Latvia is. I couldn't tell you exactly where on a map it is, but I have heard of Latvia, don't worry. I must admit I have no current plans to visit Latvia, although there is a question coming up soon where I might come back to this question actually. Yes, bear with me, I will come back to this question because I know there's a question coming up later on that links in with this, so it's right there. This is another good thing, all your questions are sort of, I can link them, it's great. Okay, we've got a few questions in a row from Twitter now. At FayM0503 asks, why did you start YouTube? If you get enough subs, will you go on tour? This is the question. Okay, I started YouTube just because my first music video was me and my 3DS. That was just because I was entering a competition. And it turned out that everyone really, really liked it, and people kept saying to me, oh, you should do more music and put it all up on YouTube and stuff. And after a bit of persuasion from Jessie again, reading everyone's comments and stuff like that, I thought, yeah, why not? So it just sort of started from there, really. If I got enough subs to go on tour, yes, that would be awesome. But that's not the only thing to think about. Like, to go on tour, you need a lot of money as well, which I don't have. Yes, you know, if I was in that sort of elite group of hundreds of thousands of subscribers, then yeah. I suppose if I had that many subscribers, then I'd be getting more song download sales and things, so the money would come naturally with that, you would hope. Yeah, it's very far in the future, but I would love to go on tour. That is a sort of a dream. So yeah, so going back to the Latvia question, I promise if I get hundreds and thousands of subscribers and can somehow manage to go on a world tour, I will come to Latvia. That is a deal I will make right now. So get me loads and loads of subscribers and I'll come to Latvia. Is the moral of the story there.